Do you have little decisions that get in the way of what's important? In this video, I cover a simple system that turns a single decision into a routine that runs itself. And if you don't know who I am, my name's Krosch. Over the last decade, I've built thousands of AI workflows and automations for business, and now I'm helping individuals build their own personal automation systems and build a better relationship with their devices at the same time. So this is the second pillar of my personal automation system, and this is routine. It's all about turning those small decisions that you've already made into things that fire without you. And the problem here is when people think of a routine, they think it's quite rigid, but a real routine actually buys you freedom to be flexible elsewhere. What's interesting is we might fall into the trap of feeling like we have solid routines in place. We might be downloading a new app for productivity or routine every week, but it's not really delivering value. We might have a calendar full of meetings, but it actually is missing anything with intent. And we might fall into the "I'll just do it later" loop, where things get pushed to the side and never actually prioritized. See, routine isn't about being rigid, it's about having the freedom to be flexible everywhere else. It's being able to turn a decision that you make once and fire it on a calendar at a regular cadence so you never have to remember it. There's three things that really underpin this. It's having calendar items that aren't just meetings. It's having shortcuts that bridge your tools, and having recurring jobs that nobody has to chase. So the reframe here is that you decide once and you repeat it forever. The freedom comes from the repetition, so you never have to remember it again. So this pillar is all about locking in the decisions you've already made so you can stop deciding them. And what's beautiful about the perfect routine and system is once it's set up, it'll run automatically without your input. So you decide once and it repeats forever. The loop runs itself. So here are 4 things to create the perfect routine system. First is having a calendar that holds intent, not just events. It's about putting in your workout blocks, your review time, and your deep work is really important. It's about using shortcuts that bridge your tools, like Apple Shortcuts, creating a one-tap system that removes a small decision that you'd otherwise make every day. It's about putting in recurring jobs so nobody has to chase them, like putting out the bins, paying bills, or checking in on renewals. Anything that has to fire on a calendar, put it in the calendar so you don't have to remember. And finally, it's about having that keystone routine put in there, one anchor that holds the day together. Get it firing and the rest will tend to follow. So the practice here is that routine is a pillar that lets every other pillar run without you. But here are 3 areas where the routine pillar can actually collapse. First is having a morning routine that has far too many things crammed in, and it's just not sustainable. Second is falling into the all or nothing trap. You miss one day and the streak feels broken, and it's really hard to get back into the groove. Third is having a routine that's too rigid and doesn't have any slack. It doesn't account for things that might crop up, such as surprises that are unaccounted for. So here's my 7-day roadmap to creating a routine system that actually fires. On day 1, pick that one keystone routine, something you're already doing every day. Day 2 is put it in the calendar. Set it as a recurring task at the same time every day. Days 3 to 6, just do it and make sure that it keeps firing. And day 7, on Friday, do a check. Did it fire? Did it get done? Maybe you need to adjust the time as well. So routine is the engine that all the other pillars run on. For Capture, the weekly review becomes a routine you keep. For Smart Shopping, decide once and watch forever is simply routine applied to spending. For Signal, deciding once what gets your attention is a routine and not a daily fight. For Cleanup, the audit itself is actually routine. And for Reflection, the Friday review is a meta routine that keeps the others honest. What's important here is that every pillar needs a routine. Routine is a loop that keeps everything running. So how can you get started in creating your own routine system? Here are 3 quick steps. First is identifying the keystone routine, something you're almost doing every day. Step 2 is putting it into your calendar at the same time each day, recurring. And step 3 is a review on Friday. Did the routine work or do you need to adjust it? What you want to do is just adjust the time. You don't want to adjust the routine itself. And that's routine. Decide once, automate, and get your attention back for everything else. Routine isn't meant to be rigid, it's about giving us the freedom to be flexible everywhere else. And if you haven't seen the personal automation framework, the 6-pillar video is linked right up here. Next up is pillar 3, Smart Shopping. And if this is the type of personal automation you've been looking for, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.